Maine's unemployment rate for July was 2.8%. It's near the record low of 2.6 set from April to June of 2019. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm Amanda Hill.
And I'm Tori Ryden in for Pat Callahan. Those numbers are good news for workers, but show that businesses are dealing with a tiny labor pool. And with that in mind, leaders in Maine's farming industry are meeting to push for immigration reform that could make it easier for migrant workers they rely on to come back each harvest.
News Center Maine's David Guildford reports from Dayton.
At Pearson Nursery in Dayton, everything must work in concert.
We're on about 140 acres.
For owner Jake Pearson, his workforce must also be in sync.
It's a misnomer that agriculture is an unskilled labor force, especially on our side of things. We're talking about plants that are, very expensive in the hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not thousands of dollars. And to take care of those, you need a specialized ability. You need to understand what to do and how to do it well.
Pearson says he employs the same 6 men on H-2A visas from Jamaica each year.
Thanks for being here this morning.
On Thursday, he was happy to host a meeting of farming leaders, all pushing for congressional action on immigration.
We can no longer be in denial that undocumented workers are the backbone and the workforce in agriculture in the United States. And this bill seeks to create a fair and equitable system.
The U.S. House has already passed the Farm Workforce Modernization Act, which aims to streamline the process for so-called certified agricultural workers who come from other countries to earn temporary visa status.
We have seen crops rotting in fields. We have seen land go unfarmed because farmers don't have the labor to do it.
James O'Neill from the American Business Immigration Coalition says while decades of immigration bills have stalled in D.C., the one now sitting in the Senate is passable because it's specific.
We're trying to fix immigration for one sector of the economy and a foundational sector of the economy, and that gives us a better shot of building the coalition that we need to get the votes in the Senate.
Pearson said in addition to normal congressional challenges, there's a need to break down stereotypes that migrant workers are taking jobs from Americans.
Two things right now that point to that not being true is unemployment's very, very low, is one of the lowest it's been ever. And secondly, any entity, any business entity, any farm that brings in H-2A workers, we have to prove that we are not able to hire locally.
The House bill passed back in March of 2021. These farmers hope the Senate makes it a priority this session. In Dayton, David Guildford, News Center, Maine.
A Republican from Idaho and a Democrat from Colorado are leading negotiations on a Senate version of the Farm Workforce Modernization Act. We have reached out to both of Maine's senators for their take on this bill, and we'll update this story when we hear back.